Mhm. Right.
How they say Chicago, like Illinois? Yeah. It's a Creole word that means Illinois.
Island of blacks.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fun about that. Yeah. Haitian founded Chicago. Yeah.
What? Then Haitian founded Chicago. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Come on, yo. All right, come on, guys. Hey, you gotta know your history, bro. Nah, come on, guys. Hey, our history's so rich, and people know that, though. Because while everybody was enslaved,
the Haitians did not find Chicago. You can't find something and people were already in that land. You already had black Indians in Chicago. You had indigenous people in that area already that were already building. He didn't find Chicago. That Saint Domingue man created a trading post that was adjacent to the indigenous people's trading post. We had our own trading post in Chicago that this Haitian man or Saint Dominguez, what do you want to call it, man, came through and he undermined us, created a trading post for the Europeans. Created a trading post for the Europeans and they gave him credit for it. Right. You already had indigenous people in Chicago who had their own trading posts. He ain't create shit. And that same Saint Domingue man married not Jean Baptiste, Jean Dusabe, whatever the nigga name is. Right. That same Haitian man married an indigenous person. So no, Haitians did not find it. They assisted white supremacy with their trading posts, and white supremacy gave them the credit and built a statue for them. Listen, man, Haitian history and white supremacy history, y'all niggas, y'all got too much going on. White people trust y'all a little bit too much. And white people are fighting for y'all for TPS. I don't know what Tupac said. A snitch named Haitian Jack. A snitch named Haitian Jack. I'm starting to see it. Boy, y'all niggas can't be trusted. Your allegiance. You trust white people too much. It was Jean Dusable. D-U-S-A-B-L-E. Baptiste. That's his whole name. His name don't matter. Whatever. Because the nigga ain't find Chicago. Anyways, so that leads to the question of the day is, why do immigrants, why is the erasure of Black American history so important to some immigrants? It's the same thing, bro. Okay, all right, Jess. All right, Jess. You want a mug cookie, Jess? Let me give you a mug cookie. Let me see if I got a mug cookie in my pocket. Because you remember Haitian niggas' names. Here you go. Anyways, why is the erasure of Black American history so important to immigrants? Like, why do they have to put us down or lie about our history in order to make themselves feel good? Every time I see a podcast, every time I see somebody speaking on Black Americans, whether they're Africans, Haitians, or whatever, they're always lying about our history. Why is it so important for them to lie about us? It's almost like they have a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they have a hidden agenda on purpose. So that's the question of the day. And the second question of the day, I got two questions. The second question of the day is, should bi-ethnics receive full compensation of reparations? Should bi-ethnics receive full compensation of reparations? That's the second question. Should bi-ethnics receive full compensation of reparations? So I'm gonna let y'all fight over that. So we got no. Who else we got? Y'all keep voting now before we move on to daily news. Hell no, AI. JK, they should. Good question. Yeah? Nah, half. No, half. You should get what you are, half. No. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so we got niggas saying yes. Black love say yes. Half, yeah, they still have black. Yes. Okay. I think they should get the full amount. All right, Red, my nigga, salute, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, you don't want to see a nigga pockets halfway full. Say less, I'm not sure. Thank you for being honest. Half. Get y'all concept correct, then I can answer. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Okay, so that's the second question of the day. Now let's move on to daily news. So then we can have those conversations about should we receive, should bi-ethnics receive full compensation? I think y'all gonna like this one. Anyways, daily news. So let's have an update conversation on the Nolan Wells independent autopsy. So they just received back results, and the independent autopsy received the body, and they confirmed that it's undetermined. Right, they confirmed that it's undetermined whether there was foul play or not. And the key thing about this is when you look at the autopsy, hold on, a piece of the organ, a very crucial part of the investigation, one of the organs was missing, which I think was his throat, or his neck. His neck was missing. I think that's what they called it. I think it was the throat. Whatever the case may be, that was very important. Trachea, his trachea was missing. Yeah, his trachea was missing, and his lungs. And that's important because that's the whole case. That's the whole investigation. We're trying to determine if there was foul play or not. They claimed that he drowned. So why wouldn't we have the lungs and the trachea? Why would they not hand that over to the independent autopsy? Some say, or Ben Crump, when he, had a mouthful of mush and he was reading, he said that they were still investigating it. He claimed that they took his lungs out. My Lord, yeah, you got to take the organs out. You got to take the organs out to do investigations. But you can always pack the organs in a bag and send it to an independent autopsy. Yeah, what they do is they take the organs out because that's a part of the investigation to figure out how you were unalive. But when you're doing an independent autopsy, you need them organs. Just put it back in the bag. They left out the trachea or the neck piece. Why? Why? That defeats the purpose of dissecting his body. That's interesting. Now, some say it's because they still didn't come to a conclusion on how he, if there was foul play or not, how he was unalived. So that original autopsy, before the independent autopsy got it, that original autopsy is still investigating it. So you know what that tells me? If they're still dissecting how he was unalived to the point that they couldn't send the neck back or the trachea back, that just shows that there was foul play. Because come on, family, how hard is it? How hard is it to tell that you have fluids or you had invasive what they call it, an invasive chemicals or tools in your body that's not supposed to be there? How hard is it? Yeah, how hard is it to tell that something's in your body that's not supposed to be there? That's easy. That just takes 2 seconds. Yeah, you can find out if someone drowned easily. But the fact that you couldn't conclude that fast shows that there was foul play. And on top of that, I think they found that he had bruising, or not a blood clot, but he had blood, he had blood stains in the back of his head, like trauma, blunt force trauma to some degree. So yeah, so this case can't be ruled as no foul play. They're trying to make it not foul play, but it's hard. So that's why they wouldn't hand over the most important, blunt force to the back of the head. That's why they're trying to make it hard for the independent autopsy to break down what actually happened. I think they know what happened. So that's the updates on that. Now, let's get into the question of the day. That's because the blood pooled due to strangulation. So you think he was strangled? Okay. Okay, you think he was strangled. All right. I'm not opposed to that. All right. I mean, all the above. I think everything but drowning. Yeah, the throat. Yeah, you could tell if there's you could tell that there's fluid in someone's throat. See what I'm saying? If they drown in their lungs, that's the most important thing. Yeah, if you don't have those two body parts, you can't tell if he drowned or not. Yeah, when you drown, your lungs fill up. Water gets trapped. Yeah, these things are signs that you drowned. So if you're not handing over those body parts, what kind of autopsy can I do? The autopsies, the independent autopsy was worthless. That defeated the whole point. The check for drowning is the lungs. If it ain't, that is foul play. Right, you supposed to be figured out if he drowned or not. So wait, let me make sure I'm accurate though. I know the neck was not missing, but I know they didn't hand over the neck. What body parts? But let's make sure we clarify and know exactly what we're saying. I like to be precise. Autopsy. Autopsy. Primary cell structures were not available. The pathologist said several important structures were not available for examination because they had been retained during the first state autopsy. So the throat, the lungs, okay. The lungs were unavailable to the independent examiner. Right. So the two most important things, gone. Gone. Okay. Right. So we're correct. Throat and lungs, not in the autopsy report. Yeah. So that pretty much sums that up. Now we got that out the way. Let's get back to question of the day. Should bi-ethnics receive full compensation of reparations? Of reparations. I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Should bi-ethnics receive full compensation of reparations? BX says yes. Call Me Lee says yes. Because it's an interesting conversation. I think 2 nights ago, we had somebody come on the panel and said, and she be on the panel a lot, I don't think bi-ethnics deserve, I think they deserve half, not full. I said, well, damn. She said, because AI, you could get full reparations from Jamaica and full reparations from America. I said, well, damn. You pocket watching now? That's what y'all watching a nigga. Boy, I'm glad I don't work a job with you niggas. I'm glad I don't work a job with you niggas, cause once that Friday hit, I gotta hide my paycheck. Let me put my paycheck in my pocket, nigga. Fuck these niggas. These niggas. Let me see your paycheck, boy. Give me your paycheck right now. Let me see your paycheck. What the fuck you didn't see my paycheck for? You got paid way too much. You got paid. We got. What you gonna do? You gonna tell the boss? You gonna tell the boss to cut my paycheck down? You gonna tell the boss to cut my paycheck? That's what you gonna do right now? Yeah. Anyways, and then on top of that, in the YouTube comments, we got several YouTube comments who are debating in my comment section about this question, saying that FBA is meaning that FBA is on your FBA side, you can't have any immigrant parents at all. Trying to overcomplicate things when the whole thing for delineation was to delineate, so we know who is for reparations, who isn't. So if you have the lineage or you don't have the lineage, when you try to be so, I guess, nitpick the lineage, it makes it harder. See what I'm saying? And then now the conversation is about something it shouldn't be about. So we're gonna break this down real quick. What is reparations? Let's talk about what is reparations. Reparations are actions taken to repair or compensate for historical harm done to people. Yeah. Reparations are actions taken to repair or compensate for historical harm done to people. So what is the fight? The fight has been for Black Americans to achieve autonomy, economic independence, and solidarity. Right. So for the couple of days, we've been talking about the 40 acres and a mule, or Special Field Order 15, how we were giving land at the end of slavery, and they gave us 400,000 acres of land. Now, do you believe during that time period, do you think that we were arguing about who's half, who was, who wasn't? The 40 acres of land stretched from South Carolina through Georgia to northern part of Florida. Do you think we were arguing about, well, he half of an Indian. He half of an Indian, so he got to get half the land. No, he half African. He just came over from Africa. He only did half of the years with us. He only get half. Think we had time for all that? All them niggas said, shit, all right, we good, nigga. Man, you weren't even, oh, he half white. He half white. No, nigga. Nigga, you ain't give a shit what a half nigga or full nigga got. You just know we got. We gone, nigga. We out. We heading over, we heading over to the east. That's all that mattered. So what is this called? What is this called? What there's a name for this. There's a name for what this is called. Meritorious manumission. That's what it's called. Meritorious manumission. And Dr. Claude Anderson talked about this. And it's basically saying rewarding individual enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting the slave system instead of ending slavery for everyone. So meritorious manumission means rewarding individual enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting the slave system instead of ending slavery for everyone. Dr. Claude Anderson talked about this. Dr. Claude Anderson talked about certain people within our community serving the slave master in order to get freedom. But it still didn't mean that you were in a better position. Meaning you worried about me getting full compensation or not, instead of worrying about getting compensation, is not going to help you. It's not going to help our situation as a whole. Right. And we can't afford to have those conversations because now that's almost along the lines of cooning. Yeah. That's along the lines of cooning. Because what you're saying is, you're saying, hey, Treasury Department, he don't deserve, some folks may not know what manumission is. Manumission is rewarding, my bad, I might be giving y'all a hard topic. Hold on, let me block this person right here. So you get out the chat. Block. Yeah. Meritorious manumission is rewarding individuals, enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting the slave system instead of ending slavery for everyone. So meaning if we're here talking about if you should get half or full, he's by ethnic, instead of saying, yo, anybody who's a part of this lineage is owed reparations. That is the point. But when you sit here and you start saying, well, he half Indian. He was part of the tribe that tried to enslave him. Oh, he's half African. He just came off the boat. Imagine we started saying that during the Reconstruction era, when they granted us 400,000 acres of land. See what I'm saying? Imagine we started doing that. Right? Imagine we started nitpicking and we was in the room talking about, well, that nigga right there, to a white man. Well, he's half. So cut half of his property. Instead of being, man, the lineage deserve reparations. Point blank, period. Worrying about all that other stuff, you're practicing manumission, which is rewarding individual enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting the slave system. If I get both reparations from Jamaica and America, so what? What y'all think I'm gonna do? Go build a school? Go build a school in Jamaica? If I receive reparations from Jamaica or America, it's gonna benefit Black America. It's gonna benefit where you think I'm gonna run off? You think I'm gonna go get massages in Jamaica? Right. Drake's son getting reparations? I don't know. And I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned about that. We're more concerned if I was in the 1860s, if I was in if I was here during slavery, what would I be more worried about? Someone who's half a slave? Someone who's full of slave? Or freeing slaves? If I was on a plantation, what would I be more worried about? Worried about someone who's half of a slave? Someone who is a full slave? Or ending slavery? So if I'm about to cut a slave master head off, if I'm about to cut his head off, are you going to stop me from cutting his head off because I'm half? No, brother, you can't cut his head off. Nigga, why? Cause you have. Oh, you want a butter biscuit from the slave? Oh, okay. Cause that's what that sounds like. you want to get rewarded for saving this slave master because you worried about me being half. You can't. You see, that's the problem. The goal should be freedom, compensation for the lineage. Yo, you being half. And if you want to go there, if you want to say because this person's half, then you got to say, okay, then what about coons or raccoons? Yeah, if a raccoon is no better than someone who's bi-ethnic. A raccoon is someone who's known to go against the lineage and doesn't identify as being black. So that means Al Sharpton deserves reparations. That means Jay-Z deserves reparations. I don't think they do it. I don't think they deserve reparations. Yeah, I don't think they deserve reparations because they have went against our agenda. They still black. Hey, all right. Exactly. Exactly. They still black. Right. The whole half, nigga, you being half is just an add-on to your lineage. Right. That's like going back and telling someone ancestor, well, in the future, your great-great-grandson, he gonna be half. So your family not going to get the full because he half. He might cut your head off right then and there. Yeah, y'all go ahead and tell my great-great-great-great-granddaddy on them slave plantations in Arkansas that his great-great-great-grandson don't get no damn reparations. Fool. You had that conversation with him. You had that conversation with him after he just got done picking cotton. You tell that nigga that. He going to tell you, hey, nigga, you worried about the wrong shit. You worried about the wrong shit right now, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Don't worry about what's in that nigga pockets. J. Cole now black. I don't know his lineage. Yeah, talking about he gonna get half. Right. So Dr. Claude Anderson talked about it. He talked about you know, having these inappropriate behaviors where we start putting, I guess, personal feelings over what the agenda is. The agenda is either freedom or the agenda is reparations. There was never a time during the Reconstruction era where we were crying or we were debating about who is freed or not. Nah, keep that nigga enslaved because he half. Did we say that? At what point did we say that? Because he half Indian or he half whatever he might be, half white, half African. Nah, give him half the land of the 400 acres. We never said that. Because what it was if you identified as being black and you had a black experience, that's what it was. And you had the lineage. Right. Me getting full reparation from Jamaica, in America, that don't mean nothing. Right. That's just going to help the black community. That's just going to help the black community. Anyways, that's that, y'all. It's just me because a line by its full doesn't mean their parents or island gets it. Right, yeah, exactly, BX, the gatekeeper. Just because I get full reparation, my Jamaican family don't get none. The fuck? Yeah, my Jamaican parents don't get none. They don't, I get it. Right. I get it. Exactly. If you can prove that somebody in your family has been impacted by or was on the plantations, you deserve reparations. All that add-ons that happened during that time period, that don't mean you still not old. You just got a lineage added on to you. Extension of lineage. But anyways, we reached halftime, everybody. I'm going to let y'all call in If y'all want to argue about it, let's argue about it. Let's talk about it. If y'all don't want to say nothing about it, just stay in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all call in and voice y'all opinion. Don't forget to help us reach our live goals. Make sure you fill up that live gallery and get that going. Let's get Ms. Andrea on here. How you doing, man?
Hey, Aya, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Listen, so I think this is a really good topic, right? And so my opinion is, especially when it comes to bioethics, right? I think what's interesting is, okay, so for you, Drake, I don't want us to conflate. Drake is a bioethnic. Well, he's a biracial, not a bi-ethnic. He's a biracial. Because his mother is a small hat. His father is a Black American. He's an FBA. But for bi-ethnics, though, right? So in my opinion, Drake wouldn't be eligible for it, but his father would. His father is born and raised here. His father can trace his lineage to the 1870 census. His father should be able to trace his lineage to the 1850 census and in 1840 and so forth and so forth. His father should. Now, in terms of bi-ethnics, and I'm interested in what your opinions are regarding. I almost think that with bi-ethnics, you might have some folks that may have a case for double dipping. Now, I'm not saying that you should, and I'm not saying that's right? Because you could be able, not you directly, I'm saying bi-ethnics could trace their lineage to the 1870, 1850s and so forth, right? But they could also double dip and still have their right hand in CARICOM. So their left hand over here, but their right hand in CARICOM as well. Now, I don't know what the government would do in reference to that. The government might say, hey, listen, we've identified some people who are, that have a parent that's Haitian and a parent that's bi-ethnic. There has to be a decision. You either take what we are giving you right now, and that's it, or you wait until what CARICOM would provide for you. You know, you might have some people that would say, you know what, I don't want to wait till what CARICOM is going to do because I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. You still have places like Jamaica that is still under British rule, under UK crown. You know, we don't know what that's looking like. You have places like Haiti that has a lot of dysfunction and uncertainty going on. I'll be diplomatic. A lot of uncertainty going on, right? So you might have some bi-ethnics that says, you know what? I'm not going to wait till CARICOM tells me what's what. I'm going to go ahead and take what's going on over here. But there could be a situation where the government, the United States federal government, may not want to involve themselves with what CARICOM's situation is with Europe. Because I actually pulled up CARICOM's 10-point plan the other night, and their 10-point plan is a little ambiguous. It's not really clear from what I saw that indicates anything that's in a clear direction for reparations for individuals in the Caribbean anytime soon. You know, it from what I saw, you know, when I pulled it up a few nights ago, maybe I need to pull it up again and reread, but I didn't see anything that was like a clear direction into reparations from a monetary standpoint. Now, I saw some things with reparations that indicated like, some things that might be beneficial to folks in the Caribbean, like education, healthcare, which are all important as well, right? Those are things that are just as important. But in reference to if people are concerned with what it looks like in terms of reparations from a monetary standpoint, CARICOM is very ambiguous with that. You know, so I just wanted to add that piece to it.
Thank you, Ms. Andrea.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hold on.
I think that they complicating this. You won't be able to double dip, y'all. And the reason it's going to be based off citizenship. If that's the case, y'all, if you could double dip, then people up in Canada who've been up there since the Revolutionary War going to be come back and say, I got lineage in America. No, the chain has been broken at that point. So, and I basically, and the people who came over here, let's say from Haiti, who was born in America, their parents are going to be eligible for CARICOM, but unfortunately for them, they're not going to be eligible for neither one. So there's going to be no way to really double dip, you guys, because Jamaica ain't going to let you come in and claim some money and you are an American citizen. What that look like? Unless, you're a dual citizen and was born there. But I'm just saying, no, you can't come back a generation later and a 2 generation. You done broke the chain.
Right, exactly. And then even still, my standpoint is like, why? Listen, man, we gotta let the pocket watching game. We gotta let the tethers and the cuckoo birds do the pocket watching game. We not pocket watchers. Don't. Yeah. So if a nigga got 2, even if I did get 2 reparations, why does it matter to y'all? And it's just like both lineage, whoever deserves reparations for however they've been, whatever dispute they've been going on, both sides, whatever. If I get 2 reparations, why y'all care? What does that mean to y'all? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, see, that's the problem. And that's the problem we have. Hold on. And that's the problem we have with the tethers. The tethers say the same shit. Well, because I don't get reparations, Black Americans don't get none. Don't tell me y'all acting like them niggas. That's their traits. See how that shit don't make no sense? Cause we don't get reparations, Black Americans don't get none. And now y'all are saying, some of y'all, now y'all saying, well, because the black ethnics get double paid, they should only get half. Man, I need to cut all that pocket watching. There's consequences for pocket watching. Don't pocket watch a nigga. See what I'm saying? Especially when people have been identifying as Black. You don't lose nothing from me. Y'all call it double dipping as if I'm forcing myself. It's not double dipping if I'm not forcing myself in different places. If I get paid, I get paid. It's not my fault. You think I'll just, no, I don't want this check. Crazy as hell. Yeah. You think I was saying, no, I don't want this check. You crazy as hell. I ain't gonna turn down no check. Yeah. Yeah, but I know I wouldn't get 2 checks, Rope, but I don't want y'all getting hung up on that. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't matter. I want y'all to answer the question. Even if, because Unc is right, even if I got paid twice, why do you care? Can someone come up and ask that? If I get paid twice, why do you care? What harm does it bring to you if I get paid twice? Because that's the same question I'll ask a tether. I'll ask a tether, why do you care? How's it hurting you?
Hey, well, y'all know I don't believe in no halves anyway. I think that either you in the lineage or you out. I mean, you can trace, but with that being said, I think the bigger worry would make sure it don't become a Liberia welfare program, so it don't cut down the extra in my pocket. Because, yeah, they do have lineage that they could probably trace back to slavery, some of them, right? But the chain has been broken. So the only thing that I would watch somebody's pocket is make sure them niggas don't come in here talking about, oh, we had American lineage too. Yeah, you did, but you broke the chain.
Well, no, I'm talking about people who are here in America. You're talking about people who left America. Once your people left America, you're no longer once you leave America, you're no longer entitled to reparations. Like the Bahamians. Bahamians, they have lineage attached to Black Americans. They're not entitled to reparations. Whatever other people you named. I'm talking about U.S. citizens by ethnics who have Black American lineage, who had people come into the country and add on to their lineage. Why does it matter to you if I get fully paid or not? Or
I don't believe in halves.
Huh?
I don't believe in halves, so that don't make sense to me. But again, shit. I mean, hey, y'all. I think sometimes we get too we think about things too much. You know, man, how have y'all cousins that live in y'all house who y'all other cousins done went and knocked up Dirt Road Becky from down the road, but yet they child is raised among y'all. Do y'all call them half? I mean, are they y'all family? I don't get it. We all got half families then. I got a daddy's half, a mama's half. I mean, what are we? I mean, what is this?
Right, you know what I'm saying? So we call that, the term that we call it, I said, what do we call it? We call it meritorious manumission. And that is rewarding individual enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting the slave system instead of ending slavery for everyone. Basically saying the goal is reparations. But if you're going to sit here and start saying, well, get there, trying to get real technical on it, the only person you could be serving or helping is a white person. Yeah, because if we was in the midst of slavery, ending slavery, and we on a plantation, I'm not going to tell a white man, well, he need to stay halfway enslaved. Why? Because he half of us. No, nigga, once Reconstruction came out, we took our ass all the way over there, and it didn't matter. Nigga, if you identify as black and you identified with the experience, it is what it is. Caring about all that, no. Because at the end of the day, if we don't get the reparation, that's the bottom line, is getting the reparations. Regardless if I get full, why does that matter to anybody? But let's get Miss Lisa going. Miss Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, let me say one thing before she go. Check
Go
this
ahead.
out. When we know the belly law. So when the slave master slept with the slave woman and they had a baby, right? He was half white, half black, but was he half a slave? No, he still
Exactly.
went through the same shit. The full-blooded. So that's why I don't understand this halfness, y'all. Was he half a slave or was he a slave?
So great question. So I think if people are trying to say it's based on your identity or how you identify, then we could say the same thing about coons. What do you think a coon is? A coon is someone who don't identify with blacks and they're traitors to the community. They identified as being white, but they still get reparations. If that's your concern, is about half identities. We have people with full lineage who don't identify at all. They be like, man, Al Sharpton, Jay-Z. Who else? Who else y'all want to name? Some coons that we have. Shaquille O'Neal. Right. They don't identify at all, but they got the full lineage and they still deserve full reparations. So if identity is the issue, I identify as black. But go ahead, Miss Lisa, how you doing? The Hudge twins. Miss Lisa, your mic muted. Miss Lisa, your mic muted. She probably don't know that she's on. Red, holler at me, brother. What's good?
Yeah, bro. I don't know when the fuck this shit started being part of the culture where we fucking separating ourselves from our bi-ethnics and our biracials, bro. Growing up my whole life, bro, we always claim anybody that was black, we claimed them that was part of our lineage, bro. So like this new shit where we out here like, oh well, he have this and have that, bro. That we wasn't saying all that shit about Malcolm. We wasn't saying that shit about Nipsey. We wasn't saying that shit about plenty of people. And then on top of that, our bi-ethnics and our biracials put in too much work over the decades and shit like that, bro. To take away from our plight, bro. You feel me? To move ourselves forward. So I don't understand all this shit on, oh well, you know what I'm saying? We don't claim this and claim that, bro. That's some old bullshit, bro. And like you said, that's some
Right.
look,
Right.
that's some bullshit, bro. I ain't with that shit, bro.
It is cool shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That pocket watch, and y'all start getting like this when money get involved. So that means y'all pocket watching.
Yeah, and another thing, bro, that's just more money going. Dog, at the end of the day, most of the time, bro, our bi-ethnics and our biracials at times, they identify more with our black struggle, bro. So if they getting this bread, it's more money coming into the pot, bro, and to our communities, bro. And we keep talking about what that shit called when we bring our money together, bro. You feel me?
Group
Like,
economics.
yeah, we keep talking about that shit, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, we can't be on no hating ass shit like that. Be on some tether ass pocket watching ass shit, bro. I ain't on that shit, bro. Straight up.
That's exactly what. Listen, man, I was that nigga in school. I always been that nigga where it's kind of like, just because I see someone do something to me that I don't like, I don't do that to that person. Like I'm more like, man, I'm better than that, nigga. I don't gotta act like that person. So when we start acting like the same people we shaming, that's how we know we getting off course a little bit, because they do that pocket watch shit. That's not, we don't do that shit. Now, I need to know first, what is the problem? Where are you, not you, Ray, I'm talking to the chat. Where are you saying they should deserve half? Half for what? Why half? What is it costing you that they get full reparations? Does that not help the community if they get full reparations? I don't understand. Is it an identity issue? Are you trying to say they identify here, then identify there? Because if that's the case, we could say that about coons. So can someone explain to me, where does the issue lie thoroughly?
I'm gonna say this, dog. On top of that, bro, I'm happy for anybody getting that bread, bro. That shit ain't my business, dog. Like Wayne say, what that nigga Wayne say, bro? What's in his cup, bro? Mind your fucking business, dog.
Right.
Straight up.
New Orleans on, what's good?
Yo, what's happening, AI, bro?
What's good, brother? You all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I want to respond to what this dude was talking about. Look, he brought up where are all these problems coming from? Why are we against the tethers, basically?
No.
That's
not what he's saying. He's not saying that.
I mean, he's saying why we against these bi-ethnic and biracials or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Louisiana. We got a whole goddamn community of biracials called Creole. We're not against no goddamn biracials, bro. Cut that dumb shit. We're tethers. We're against immigrants who come here and cosplay as us and work against us with the white tea supremacists.
Right.
That's what we're against.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think he disagrees with you. I think you missed his concept. He didn't say any of that.
But he tried to make it seem like we just against people because they're biracial or bi-ethnic. That ain't the reason.
No. What he was trying to say is, when did we start pocket watching when you have the lineage?
Oh, when these people got in government speaking against us.
I said what I said, fuck nigga, just like I said that shit. Like, bro, don't try to check me, fuck nigga. I said that shit just like I said it, nigga. We ain't never had a problem with our biracial, bro. Sure, we got people that's fucked up in our community, bro. But yeah, bro, that they not part of the problem, bro. Straight like that. It's too many niggas did too much work, bro. You make dog, he on that bullshit, nigga.
Hold on.
Like you getting too lost in the sauce, fuck nigga.
Hold on. Let's readdress the issue. The issue we're talking about is, should bi-ethnics receive full reparations or half? And he said full. And I asked the panel, what is the problem with bi-ethnics receiving full? What harm does it cause? And from what you're saying, New Orleans, you're saying because some act like tethers. And I'm going to say, well, some full Black Americans act like coons. And they still get full.
That's true. And it depends. When you say bi-ethnic and biracial, it depends. How far their lineage go back? Do they even qualify? Do they even qualify?
No. That's what we're talking about. If you have a parent that traces all the way back to the slave plantation, that's all you deserve reparations.
Now check this out. Our Creole, all of them, mostly all of them, they all the way. I'm talking about before the Louisiana Purchase, bro. Our community was there in New Orleans. Now all of this new shit with all of these new, nah. I ain't with that. With you marry you marry a FBA, right? And this is a white woman, but the kid counted as an FBA. Nah, I don't. Nah. I ain't with that, bro. And Tyreek, that's why I disagree with Tyreek. Nah, bro.
Well, I didn't get. Wait, hold on. In one sentence, tell me what the problem is.
Because they don't go back far enough, bro. They don't qualify. I'm gonna be just like the Italians with
No,
this.
hold on, hold on, hold
Look,
on.
AI, check.
Okay. This is the problem, brother. I'm bi-ethnic. My lineage go far back, fam.
AI, I'm gonna be just like the Italians, bro. If both of your parents cannot be traced back to the plantation, you don't count. I said what I said.
Okay,
I
all
said
right.
what I
This the
said.
nigga that got us looking crazy, bro.
So,
This
all
the
right.
type of nigga got us all looking crazy out here, bro. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, my
How you
nigga.
gonna just
Okay,
let
so wait,
somebody?
hold on. So New Orleans. So what you're saying right now is you're gonna disregard my ancestors who have went through slavery, sharecropping, Jim Crow, and all because there was an added extra family member later. You're gonna say, well, now we're gonna cut you off now.
Yes, I'm saying like for instance, if you FBA, right? You marry a white woman, yes, your child will be cut off. That's what I'm saying.
Why? Why does that matter?
Because they're not full FBA. To qualify for these reparations, you gotta be 100% full FBA, both talents on both sides from that goddamn plantation, bro.
Nigga, yeah, man, nah, hell no. I mean, you want to say that,
You don't
but nigga,
qualify or
okay,
your
all right,
kid
okay.
don't,
So
bro.
let's say this. Imagine we said that on the plantations, the slave plantations. Imagine on the slave plantations, somebody who just came from Africa or who was shipped over, or that small percentage, did half the year as a slave. What you gonna say? Tell the slave master he deserved to be half free. Half free? Oh, he got Indian in him. He should be half a slave still. We never did that. That was never a thing. We just worried about getting freedom. It don't cost you nothing that somebody
That's
else
the
got
thing.
freedom.
That's the thing. This is a system upgrade. We're not operating the way we
Okay.
operated back
Well,
then,
no,
bro.
no,
This
no,
is a
no, no, no,
system
no. Wait,
upgrade.
hold on. It's not a system upgrade because someone already wrote about this. Dr. Claude Anderson talked about this. It's called meritorious manumission, which means rewarding individual enslaved people with freedom for serving or benefiting slave systems instead of ending slavery for everyone. That's what you're doing right now. You're trying to get a reward. Hold on. You're trying to get a reward from saying he don't get nothing, I do, because that's what you're telling white people. And back in the day, a coon did the same thing. He don't get to be free, I do. Keep him as a slave, but not knowing the slave master's still not gonna free all y'all, and you still gonna be stuck in that system. So to be here nitpicking is to be practicing materious manumission. Right. So,
No, I disagree.
hold on. So that's the concept. The concept is you can't sit here and start saying, oh, he gets half or he gets none. Nigga, if we all on a slave plantation, it really don't matter. Unless you're gonna tell the wife, unless you're gonna snitch on me. Because this is where snitching comes from. The real definition of snitching is us having the same agenda, and then you all of a sudden telling on me out of nowhere, well, that nigga, he half. You snitching. You snitching. We got the same agenda. Why are you hyper focused? I couldn't ride in the car with you. I can't ride in the car because we both agreed we was gonna do this drill, do this mission, and then you done told the police, oh, he was halfway there. Halfway. It's either I'm in or I'm not in, nigga. If we got the same agenda, we got the same agenda. You snitching on me right now. That's what you doing. You snitching. That's the real definition. If the agenda is freedom, if the agenda is reparations, then that's what it is. But to sit there and start saying, even though we got the same agenda, you have. You either ancestry or you not. Yeah, nigga, all this, I can't halfway commit a crime. Hold on, Unc. It's called self-sabotaging. You're self-sabotaging the reparations at that point by saying that. You're going against our interests as a whole, our lineage interests. You're snitching. We got the same agenda. Hey man, stop. Yeah, Tay say, hey man, stop snitching. That's where the definition of snitching come from. I told you niggas, we about to run off this plantation and become free. You went back, when we had the same agenda and said, hey, he put a plan together. He put a plan together. That's snitching. That's snitching. We got the same agenda. But you got this personal internal beef that you think is higher than the bigger goal and mission. I don't know. That's making us work backwards. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same shit. Go ahead, Unc.
Hey, I just got a question for him. He kind of lost me there. So I got my mama's whole lineage didn't come from no plantation. So what, do I disregard that? I mean, what you saying? I ain't FBA?
It's like y'all purposely trying to ignore what
No.
I said. I said I'm doing just like the Italians do. If both of your parents can't be traced back to a certain point, you don't qualify. Why you think they don't let any Italian become a made man, bro?
I'm
No, they gotta
asking you,
trace your
what's the?
family, bro. They gotta trace both sides, your mother's side and your father's side. That's
I'm
because of that
asking you,
dual
what's
allegiance,
the
bro.
point?
Let me finish, bro. You asked me a question, let me answer. That dual allegiance, that's the problem right there. If you came from another family or somewhere else, you have a dual allegiance. That's the problem, and we getting rid of
That
that.
ain't what I
Tyreek don't
said.
need,
You
hey,
didn't.
Tyreek don't even support that. So all of
That's
y'all
not
Hold
even
on,
niggas
what
hold
that
on,
I
hold on,
asked
hold
you. Hold
on.
on.
We got to correct him there. Dual allegiance when it's time to be a leader, not dual allegiance. I mean, shit, all you niggas could have dual allegiance and still be Black American. Yeah, some of you niggas sleep with white women. Some of you niggas got Caribbean women at home. Some of y'all niggas got bi-ethnic kids. Some of y'all niggas got all kind of dual allegiance in the bedroom. Yeah, I don't know what you niggas do behind closed doors. Yeah, nigga, yeah. When we're mentioning dual allegiance, we're talking about leader. He said bi-ethnic has to be questioned in a leader position. I'm not you niggas leader. I never said I was. Yeah. Yeah. But what you niggas do on a daily basis, how I know you niggas ain't backdooring a nigga on a daily basis. Just because you come up here scream Black American, I don't know you live that shit off camera, but I don't worry about that. I don't sit here and say, hey shit, I caught New Orleans at Target the other day shopping with the Chinese. I don't say that. I don't worry about that shit, nigga. Whatever you do, nigga, do that shit. That's you. That ain't got shit to do with me. You still deserve reparations. I don't know what kind of double dipping or double allegiance you got, nigga. Y'all don't worry about that. When we're talking about dual allegiance, hold on. When we're talking about dual allegiance, we mean you can't lead if you have dual allegiance. Yeah, you can't lead if you have dual allegiance. But as far as reparations, if you could trace back a parent, you deserve full reparations. Ain't no dual
no,
allegiance because you can't.
your
Because hold
parent do
on,
not.
you would have to prove to me that I got dual allegiance. How you know I got dual allegiance? How you know? How? Hold on,
Your parent will qualify, not you.
Hold on,
hold on,
Nuance.
no. How you know I got dual allegiance? Define it.
I know you do. I know you do.
How?
Let me
How?
answer that. Let me answer that. Because you fired up because I brought that up. Because if I get my way, if it was based on what I say, you don't even qualify, bro. Because you got Jamaican roots. Bingo.
Okay, so because I agree that Black Americans deserve reparations, I have dual allegiance. Wait, hold on, nigga. So you just telling me I have dual allegiance because I believe that Black
And
Americans
you trying to
deserve.
purposely misunderstand.
So hold on. So I have dual allegiance because I'm
You
fighting for
purpose.
Black Americans, full Black Americans, and by or anybody who has a lineage to get reparations. See, so you prove my point. It don't hurt you that I get full reparations. You trying to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm doing don't hurt you. So you just went against your own rhetoric. It sounds stupid. But thank you for saying that, because I just want everybody to hear how stupid that sounds. That didn't make
It sounds
I have
stupid because
so
you
hold
wouldn't
on. I
qualify.
have dual allegiance because I want everybody to get reparations. Who's Black American?
We don't want everybody to get it.
Hold on, man.
Okay. So
Nigga,
you don't
I'm
want
full
everybody with
Black
Black
American
American
and I
lineage to
ain't,
get
and
it.
I'm fired up too, nigga.
I'm still trying to understand something though,
You
AI.
cannot, you
Somebody
cannot
said,
marry into our
hold on,
suffering, bro.
hold
You
on,
cannot
hold on,
marry
hold
into the
on.
suffering of our people, bro. You cannot do
That's
that.
not what
You
I'm
cannot
asking
marry.
you.
You can't say, I just married an FBA woman, so I need to benefit from all of the
Brother,
things.
hold on, brother. Someone who married into the lineage isn't a part of the lineage. What the fuck is you, nigga? Is you drunk? Nigga, turn your camera on, nigga. Fuck, nigga, turn your camera on.
Nigga, you can't marry
Yeah,
into our suffering,
fuck,
nigga.
nigga, turn your camera on, fuck, nigga. Cause you sound stupid right now. No one said anything about marrying into the nigga. If you marry someone who's FBA, you're not FBA. Dumb nigga. You confused. nigga might be bisexual. Nigga, fuck bi ethnic. Nigga might be
I'm trying
bisexual.
to listen. I'm trying to ask him something specifically here because listen,
You don't
what he
qualify
said
for
was,
You
reparations, you
don't
Jamaican.
qualify. Shut your
hold
crybaby
on,
ass up.
hold on.
Go
I
ahead,
know I
Unc.
do. But listen, what I'm trying to get him to understand is I have a whole lineage. My mama's whole has nothing to do with slavery, but they were here in America as black people living free. So, and that's 40% of the families in Louisiana. So you trying to tell me that they don't get no damn reparations because they didn't come off a slave plantation? You out of your damn mind.
Yeah, you see, the shit don't make sense. Red, go ahead, brother. You got something to say?
No, man, I was just saying, Jit just one of the extreme one of us that be on the bullshit, making us look crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying. But
You should have
I'll let my
you should have get reparations because you married, nigga. I ain't married nobody, nigga. What are you talking about?
bro. The crazy part is, bro, I'm full black American, bro, and I'm fired up. So what other allegiance I got? I only got allegiance to us, bro. Fuck the bullshit, my nigga. Like I claim our biracials and our bi-ethnics, bro. That's always been a thing in our culture, and I don't know when the fuck this started being a thing, but this shit sad, bro. We got niggas trying to eat us up from the inside out, bro. Like you fracturing the damn lineage with the bullshit, bro. Like I don't know, bro. But I land with
Someone
that shit,
said,
bro.
yeah, someone said, if AI don't get it, who gets his Yeah, who gonna get my reparations then if I don't get it? Who gonna get it? Is he gonna stay in the Treasury Department? Where's it gonna go? Right. So Chelsea girl, shit me. Yeah, so I'm glad we're having this conversation because I wanted to hear some of y'all feedback and the shit don't make no sense. It don't make sense. Especially him. I asked him specific questions. How does me getting full reparations hurt you? He couldn't answer it. He said, well, cause you not of the lineage. I have proof that I'm of the lineage. Trace my lineage back. Okay, is this an identity issue? Yeah, it's an identity issue. Okay, well, there's full black Americans who don't identify with being black. Being black is not only a race, it's ethnicity. Some people they be like, well, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Didn't OJ say that? I'm not black, I'm OJ. Right. Don't black MAGAs who support MAGA and tell us isn't there some black American who have the full lineage tell us that we don't deserve reparations? We got full black Americans who's in politics right now saying niggas don't get niggas don't need full reparations. They need to work harder. Full black Americans say that. Well, we shouldn't worry. Black Americans, I'm black American myself. We shouldn't worry about reparations. No. When we have things going on in our neighborhoods, we're hoodlums, we got young niggas running around. Yeah, you got full black Americans who talk just like that. That same fuck nigga, he deserves full reparations. You think that nigga deserves full reparations over me? You think that nigga deserves full reparations over me? A nigga who's a no. So that's what I'm saying. What are we doing here? You don't have to have the full lineage to identify with being black. Yeah, you don't need a full lineage to identify with being black. You got whole sellouts who tell you niggas in your face every motherfucking day, full lineage, that you niggas don't deserve not nab dime. They tell you niggas to your face, you don't deserve not nab dime. I'm telling you niggas, we deserve everything. No, AI, you got dual allegiance. How the fuck? How the fuck I got dual allegiance and I'm telling y'all we deserve reparations. See, that's what they call manumission. This is what Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about. You're willing to sacrifice the operation. You're willing to sacrifice the operation for a piece of freedom, or supposedly freedom, over ending the whole slavery. Nigga, this is about ending slavery. This is about reparations and building back our communities. You shouldn't worry about, you shouldn't worry about bi-ethnics getting paid or not. And back to my point. And so, motherfucking, what if I get full? Who is that going to help? I want y'all to answer this question. If I get reparations from America and Jamaica, what is going to happen? What's the worst that's going to happen? You think I'm going to run for president for Jamaica? Prime Minister? I'm just going to be one rich ass nigga. Meritorious manumission, right. Meritorious manumission, that's what it's called. If I get full reparations, no, I want somebody to answer the question. If I get full reparation from Jamaica, I know it's not possible. Well, I don't know. If I get full reparation for Jamaica and full reparations from America, what's the problem? Can someone answer that? oh, Miko, you double dipping. Full FBAs can't do that. We got to look up this definition of double dipping. I mean, because I thought with double dipping, you got to make an executive decision to do something. I'm not making an executive decision of getting reparations. My lineage is my lineage. See what I'm saying? That's like saying, it's like saying I'm politically going. Double dipping is more like, how do I explain it? When I think of double dipping, it has to be something more direct. You getting reparations is not direct. That's not something you said. That's something that's owed to you. If I'm owed, that's not me making a conscious decision. I'm not betraying one for the other. Let's look at the definition of double dipping. Y'all might be using it wrong. The definition of double dipping. Okay, so double dipping is generally, so hold on, so okay. Be double. Let me see. What someone said. That's what's wrong. It's crap. That's what's wrong. It's crabs in a bucket. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. So would a bi-ethnic be double dipping with both reparations? It says not necessarily. It depends entirely on how each reparation program is written. If bi-ethnic person qualifies under two separate programs created by two separate governments, for example, one U.S. program, one program from another country, that is not automatically double dipping. They would be receiving benefits under two different legal programs with different eligibility criteria. All right, so there we go. Y'all get another word. Y'all fucking up the word double dipping. You're misusing it. That's not double dipping. Yeah, y'all. One more time. If a bi-ethnic person qualifies under two separate programs created by two different governments, for example, one U.S. program and one program from another country, that is not automatically double dipping. They will be receiving benefits under two different legal programs with different eligibility criteria. It would generally be considered double dipping only if two programs are compensating the same harm and the rules explicitly prohibit collecting benefits from both. For example, if the U.S. created a reparation program for descendants of U.S. chattel slavery and another country created a separate reparation program for harms that occurred in that country, qualifying for both, but not automatically be double dipping. That country qualifying for both would not automatically be double dipping. If a single law said you may only receive one payment and anyone receiving compensation from another reparation program is ineligible, then receiving both could violate that program's rules. Since no U.S. federal reparation program currently exists, there are no current legal rules defining whether receiving benefits from multiple programs would or would not be allowed. Yeah. It's like you said, pocket watching and hating. Yeah, nigga, like, they just trying to blow it. Boy, I ain't know you niggas. Ooh, boy. Let me find out you niggas some hating ass niggas. Ooh. Listen. Pocket watching, maybe I might be from a different culture. Because pocket watching has never been something that I ever engage. I never worried about another nigga pockets. I don't give a damn. You know why? You know why I personally never worried about another nigga pocket? Because I always thought I was better. So what you eat don't make me shit. Yeah, nigga, what you eat don't make me shit. I ain't worried about you and what you getting. I'll never tell another person, oh, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve it. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What you get is what you get. I've been like that since a jit. Like, I just never been the kind of nigga. No, you can't. You're not. For what? For what? Nigga, congratulations. Not you, Mika. Not you. I'm not talking about you. But I think the concept of double dipping, I think y'all miss using the word double dipping. I'm gonna try to let me try to simplify it so I can read it better. Why not consider double dipping? Because if the problem is identity, if the problem is identifying, if your concern is people have dual allegiance because they're half by ethnic, they're half Black American, half Caribbean or African, I understand that. But then that same concept has to apply to coons because they're really doing it. They're really doing it. You're just accusing me of having dual allegiance with no proof because of my lineage. But coons have proven to have dual allegiance. You're just assuming I got it. That's the difference. So if we're gonna do that, if we're going based off of identifying who trying to request up, if we're going based off of who identifies, a coon don't identify with you niggas. Yeah. It says it's not double dipping because there are two different claims from two different lineages or governments, not two payments from the exact same claim. Right. That's the reason why that's why we tell Caribbeans and Africans they don't deserve reparations from our government because we have two different claims. What happened in Jamaica or Haiti or Africa didn't happen here in America. Yeah, whatever you fighting for in your home country, that didn't happen here. AI, should Brett Favre get a check? He has FBA lineage. It's a well-known secret. Brett Favre get a check. If he has FBA lineage, does Brett Favre identify? Does Brett Favre identify as being Black? Right. If you out here, what's going on, Jasmine? Yeah. If he said I'm a white guy all this whole time, a cracker, somebody in his lineage deserve it. Don't matter. He has lineage. Then I guess he deserves reparations. Then. So he has a family member. Is he biracial? Is he biracial? Or does he just have somebody on the slave plantation? Brett Favre. She talking about the white quarterback. That man white. Right. Right. So hold on. So someone. What? Brett Favre. Having a lineage. I ain't know Brett Favre had a lineage. If you're referring to Brett Favre, there's no public evidence that he has lineage that is typically discussed in the U.S. reparation proposal for descendants of enslaved Black Americans. It says, if a reparation program is based solely on documented qualifying lineage, then anyone who meets the lineage requirements could be eligible regardless of how they look or identify. Now, let's break down what reparations is for, because I think y'all misconstruing what reparations is for. Reparations isn't just for slavery. It's for Jim Crow. is for segregation, redlining, and sharecropping. And when they took back all 40 acres for the Reconstruction, you have to have lineage tracing from here through that time period. Yeah, if you're a white man and you were proven to be a slave holder, that same concept does not apply to you. You have to show that you stopped me from gaining economics. It's mainly for failed Reconstruction. Exactly. Yeah, reparations is for failed Reconstruction. Not even really, well, let me not say that. But reparations is not for slavery. That's where it starts at. Wade was good.
Nah, I just want to say you was right on that, because one of them Black Americans is, Officer Tatum. He gets on YouTube every day and says Black Americans ain't shit. Black Americans don't deserve reparations, all that type of shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, you got people that's full of the lineage and still off code. So whatever that dude that was crashing out was saying, he don't make no damn sense. He just want to go viral for a moment or some shit.
Miss Candy, you have to have history tracing from here all the way back to a slave plantation. I don't think Brett Favre has that. He might be on it. Appreciate that, Wade. My bad, damn Wade. He might have graped somebody on a plantation, but during them times, socially, they classified those kids as slaves. So those white people didn't identify with those groups. If that's what you're talking about, those white people identify with those people at all. So then came the Reconstruction era. This is where we became separate. After that, this is where the form of Black American became created, because we're an admixture. All of us got white in us, but it's not because we have white in us that white people deserve reparations. It's what happened after. It's what happened during the plantations and after. That's what reparations is for. It's a lineage base. So yes, if your lineage stretches back to slavery, which I've been saying, I didn't never renege on that, you deserve reparations. Oh, this nigga here. Okay, well, all right, some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. Whatever. Boy, you niggas stingy. Y'all, hey, boy, y'all stingy. Y'all stingy. Not all of us have it. For the people who do. For the people who do. Right. So these conversations are pointless. These conversations are pointless because, BS, they stink. Boy, look, y'all got small ears. Boy, I hate to owe you niggas some money. Because you niggas stingy as hell. Man, listen. I have slavery in my lineage. Okay, Miss Candy, you deserve reparations. Lineage from slavery all the way. Because listen, like I said, the Bahamians, a lot of Bahamians come from slavery from America. The British loyals took their slaves to the Bahamas. But they're not owed reparations because they didn't go through Reconstruction, Jim Crow, redlining, segregation. Right. So they're not entitled to reparations. Y'all got to know what reparations means. You stopped me from gaining economics. Bahamians don't qualify. Exactly. Bahamians don't qualify, and they're of the lineage. Majority of them. They ain't get no Africans in the Bahamas. Not like that. The majority of them niggas came, they talk just like the South Carolina niggas. Geechee. I'm talking about folks who don't have slavery in their lineage, AI. I can't just claim indigenous. That's for I don't know nothing about that. I don't even know what the question you're trying to ask. But the main point is we're overcomplicating things. If you have the lineage, you're owed full reparations. I just don't understand. Until y'all haven't proven a valid argument yet of why you wouldn't. And I'm waiting for y'all to come on the panel and give me a valid argument. Who is it hurting? Someone just added up. My lineage was already started. My lineage was already started in America. Somebody came over and just added on. It's an extra piece. My lineage ain't stopped. It didn't get cut off. Right. AI, should Liberians qualify for reparations because their ancestors told the soils of America. They left during slavery, right? Didn't the Liberians leave during slavery? Yeah, they don't deserve no reparations. I just told y'all, it's an experience. Yeah, the Liberians weren't here during Jim Crow, Reconstruction, redlining. That's what we're owed reparations for. One more time, they had freed us, or we made them free us. They gave us land, and they snatched it back. The whole purpose for them to give us land is so we could be self-efficient, economically independent. They took that right away from us, and they put us through sharecropping, Jim Crow, and we never were able to bounce back since then. That's why we're owed reparations. So anybody who's attached to that experience has been stopped from progressing with economics. Right. But anyways, let's have Miss BX go. Go ahead, Miss BX. Talk to me.
How are you? How are you? So Life is Good is actually Liberian, and they will crash out when you tell them they're not entitled to anything.
You're not entitled to nothing.
I don't mean to laugh, but people who left before our emancipation era, they're definitely not getting anything, period.
Right.
And if they feel they have a claim, they have to get their own claim. They can't ride our backs on that claim. But I kind of wanted to say I'm mindful about the way that we say this one don't deserve, that one don't deserve. If they're of the lineage and their ancestors went through everything, I have to tell y'all this. I was on YouTube years ago, maybe about the start of the pandemic. This is before I knew people identifying as just American Indian was happening here on TikTok, right? And there was a lady who came in the room, and she was like, she is going to the courts because she don't want us getting reparations. It didn't happen to us. It happened to American Indians, and she could be identifying as Black American. So while they don't want bi-ethnics to get full reparations, there's somebody that don't want them to get any. And we also have to be careful, because if the claim is just for slavery, then free ancestors weren't enslaved, but they still face some hardship.
Exactly.
Do I believe that bi-ethnics raised here who identify with their American side as opposed to the Jamaican side? I feel that it's up to the Jamaican parent to tell the child if they're going to get reparations or not. But I want to kind of ease your mind. Jamaica and them is having a hard time with the Brits. So CARICOM went to the UN, April 2025, asked for direct cash payments. They said no direct cash payments. So Jamaica said, the Prime Minister said, we've been given special permission to go after reparations on our own. So I get nosy. And I said, who's on CARICOM's board? The Jamaican Prime Minister. He gave himself reparations, but the Brits are so opposed to it. I scrolled into a CARICOM live. Dr. Ron Daniels was up there selling us out, y'all. Talking about he represents African Americans. He gave them a whole rundown of our reparations here in the States, what's going on federal and statewide. So if you're in New Jersey, they're starting your commissions. Stay vigilant. Baltimore as well. Their Democratic legislation have overturned Westmore. But I want to end on this note. CARICOM has aligned with AU, and they're so happy that the AU is giving them a seat, some type of seat they think is so prestigious. But all their paperwork is weak. That's why they want the global flat reparations claim, because we're the ones that's going to secure reparations. I just want to tell my people, it doesn't hurt if they get full reparations if there's on code. There's some people who can't even prove they're freedmen descendants. But we ain't saying they can't get reparations. As long as they could trace their ancestor to an 1870 USA census, their family, their lineage, but some would say I'm biased because mine's are bi-ethnic too. But I just think it's a slippery slope when you start saying bi-ethnics can't or bi-ethnics shouldn't. Just know it's legislation, and so far bi-ethnics is getting the same thing as full Black Americans. That's why I don't listen to everybody. I just don't. I don't. And Jamaica's having such a hard time. He's going to have Black American reparations before the Caribbean is even thought of. So
right. Exactly.
That's my honest opinion from everything that I've been researching.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Beers. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem. You could drop me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, man, I'm gonna need y'all to stop tripping. Y'all tripping tonight. Y'all tripping. Boy, I ain't know that play hating pocket watching shit ran deep. Yeah, man, worried about what people got in their pockets, man. Listen, don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, don't worry about if I get full reparations or not. It don't matter. It really doesn't matter. Full reparation from both ends. Right. So, we have to stay. I think the title is Stay on Code. You know what I'm saying? It's not playing. Hey, you had. Yeah, I wanted y'all to ask, but have some real answers. Y'all ain't have no answers. Y'all just said we don't want you to have no. Why? Because you double dipping. I'm not double dipping. That's not double dipping. Yeah, I thought y'all had some real answers. You know what I'm saying? Thought y'all had some real answers. I gotta go to Dogtown. What's going on?
What's cracking with you? How are you?
Shit, I'm chilling, brother. What's good?
Ain't not much, man.
I get full, Candy. It's too late. They said I get full. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dogtown.
No, I was gonna say, I don't think nobody's like, I don't know who's pocket watching or
You niggas, you Haitian boy, Haitians be pocket watching like a motherfucker.
We be pocket watching.
Boy, Haitians be pocket. Y'all the most. That's why I'm so confused about why we care. That we never been these kind of niggas. You niggas be pocket watching like a motherfucker.
Tell me an incident that you had a Haitian pocket watch.
Man, it's just like, especially in Miami, you niggas love.
Yeah, I lived in Overtown for a little bit, and
it's like you Haitian niggas.
I lived in Coral
Springs.
You know Coral Springs? You know Coral Springs?
In Brown County up there, yeah.
Yeah, I lived in there for 3 years.
Yeah, it's like y'all stay watching us. Like y'all get the big eyes whenever y'all see Black Americans. Like y'all always watching whatever we doing. You gotta give me an example. Like you try to criticize it. Like I've been around Haitians my whole life. Like you guys are really intrigued with us.
Yeah, I've been around. Hey,
hold on. Life. Wait, give me a second. And the way that I know is like y'all keeping record too. Y'all keep records. Like y'all be like, y'all say things like, "Oh, we was down as Haitians. Now we up. Now you Black Americans, y'all not. We run the crack game now. We run." It's like you be waiting for people to go down so you can come up. Like in order to do that means you have to be pocket watching. Now me personally, we don't be worried about what you doing. We don't care until you start fucking with us. But you be watching us, pocket watching. You be trying to keep track of what we got going on and what we doing for finance reasons, economics.
So you gonna give me a situation?
I just gave you. People come on this panel all the time and say, "Yeah, Haitians do this, now Haitians." It's almost like you're speaking from an animosity viewpoint, as if like you were waiting like a hyena, waiting till I got done eating, or wait till I turned my back and you was watching my friend.
I want you to give me an experience from AI that he has that a Haitian was pocket watching.
Nigga, I run lives Monday through motherfucking
No, I'm saying, no, you lived in Broward. You said you've been around Haitians.
I lived in Dade. I lived in Dade.
Right. That's even more Haitians. So I'm telling you to tell me an experience that you had. Just one.
I just told you. Whenever I'm out and there's some Haitians around, they stay looking at a nigga like they stay trying to figure out like who's who, what's what. I had a homeboy. I had a Haitian homeboy. Haitian homeboy I play ball with. That nigga always trying to figure out what I got going on, how much money I made. The nigga, the fuck nigga, an accountant. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, AI, how your entrepreneur going? You know, how much money you make? I made good money. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I could tell that he just, cause he would say things in a conversation 3 weeks in advance, 3 weeks ahead that I said that I even remember that he just keeps track of little shit. Oh, this fuck nigga pocket watching. Oh, he trying to run my numbers. Oh,
so you would say,
nigga, mad because he got to go clock in and working 9 to 5, and no white boys still don't like his ass. And he's confused on why they won't promote him. And he a good nigga. He a good nigga too. He a great accountant. And them crackers still don't accept him. I try to tell him, and I had to cuss him out and call him out for being Haitian, and now we not friends no more because I cussed him out and talk about his mama.
So you would say that was a Haitian experience. You wouldn't say that was like a community. Everybody's in the
Nah, nah,
bucket.
nah,
That's
nah, nah, nah,
crazy.
nah.
Because you
Nah, nah.
cannot tell me that your other Black Americans.
I got Black American friends that I'm friends with to this day. They my best friends. We ain't never been in competition about no bread. Like he do his own thing when he fresh as fuck. He just be fresh. When I'm fresh as fuck, I'm fresh as fuck. I don't be worried. We don't be worried about. You know what I'm saying? We don't worry about. We didn't never fought over no girls. Never fought over no money.
So
It
you
was
had
never.
so you
Hold
never
on, hold on,
so
hold on. It was never no pressure. Feel me? So I ain't never had no experience like, yeah, there's a couple of hating ass people in the world, but majority of it comes from Caribbean, island people that always try to figure out. They be mad when we be having shit going and they don't have nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely an islander thing. And then the reason why I know is because y'all do it to yourselves on your own island. You know, that's why y'all don't trust yourselves to build and actually form a good government and with politics. Y'all be pocket watching.
okay. So if that's the case, like why most FBAs don't live down south amongst other FBAs?
I'm from down south.
Yeah, but you're from Miami.
I'm from down south Miami.
Yeah, Miami's like that's very tethered. That's like tether utopia.
I'm from South Dade where there's not a lot of Haitians.
Yeah, but you from Miami though, at the end of the day.
But there's a lot of Black Americans in Miami too.
I understand that. But it's a utopia for tethers, bro. It's like New York. Miami, New York, LA. These are all high tether grounds.
What South is he talking about?
He talking about living in Georgia. He don't consider Miami the South. He talking about living in
I never said I don't consider Miami the South. I'm saying that Miami. I'm saying Miami's high percentage in immigrants.
So
The
what?
majority of Black Americans live in the South.
Hold on. So what, nigga? Yeah, you flooded into our country begging white supremacists to stay. What you want us to do about that?
But I'm saying though, but why, if you feel like, you know, Haitians is this and that, why you don't move amongst your FBAs?
Why I gotta move?
You said what?
Why I gotta move?
No, I'm just saying, like, what made you or your peoples?
Fuck, nigga, what made you leave Haiti? What the fuck? What made you leave Haiti, nigga? What the fuck?
I'm saying though, I'm not talking about personally you. I'm talking about most FBAs. They don't live in the South. That's what I'm saying.
Most FBAs live in the South.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know most FBAs live in the South, right? Most FBAs are in the South, right? But when we hear them, why is the South look the way it's look? That's what I'm asking. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you damn not speaking Creole right now, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
I think the mic went out because you kept muting.
What are you talking about?
All right, so there's most FBAs live in the South, right?
Yes.
You know that's a fact. So how is there a wealth gap? How come the South
pocket watching?
Hold on. How does
hey,
hold on.
Hey, look. He couldn't help it. Pocket watching. Well, I'm telling y'all, when money start getting the conversation, niggas get the.
No, I'm saying, why doesn't the South reflect the other parts of America? That's what I'm saying.
Very easy question, because this was the plantations. And when we did own land, they stole it. So it was already plantation land. Who you think had it by the time we start walking?
Yeah, y'all
they wasn't gonna
it.
just give it to us. No, that ain't no. We had it before they stole it.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all had it.
Hold on, you listening though. So once we come out of Reconstruction, they done stole all the land, right? So what you think they're gonna just give it back to us and it's gonna reflect that? But look at this. During Reconstruction, we bought more land than any other Americans. During 1930s, the reason they came out the Great Depression is because of all them black dollars that was hid under mattresses and dug up in the yard under the oak trees.
Yeah, so during the Great Migration, y'all fled. Y'all left.
I didn't say migration. No, we didn't. We're still the majority here.
Brother. We're still in the country.
Yes, I did, bro.
That's not
That's not fleeing. It's an
What is
industrial
that?
north. Wait. I'm gonna explain it to you. So within the same country, we had an industry and agriculture. The money and jobs opened up in the industry. So within their country, they went up and worked in the factories. That
So
ain't
you left.
fleeing shit.
So you left for economical reasons.
Brother. Hold on, because they try to play this game because they're ashamed that they fled. Brother, we didn't backstroke.
Who's playing the game? I'm just asking.
Stop. I'll let you ramble. You're confusing the panel. I'm gonna break this down to you slowly, brother. I didn't backstroke and breaststroke and swam on a mattress, rode a boat, and have a 5-year-old using his hands pedaling to get to America. That's fleeing. You left the whole nation. You left the whole nation and a political regime to come to somebody else's political regime and nation. Hold on. That's the definition of fleeing. Migrating throughout your own nation is not fleeing. People do that all the time. You leaving as an economic refugee, a political refugee, you quit and you signed over documentation. You changed your immigration status in order to get incorporated here. Me leaving Miami to go to Georgia, I got family up there, got family in Houston, got family in Mississippi. It's not fleeing. I got family who migrated all over. You are the outlier here. You got no family here. You can't go to goddamn Texas. You can't go to Georgia. You can't go to LA. Can't go to North Carolina, South Carolina. You have no lineage here. I could go anywhere. I have lineage here. You can't. The only place you got lineage at is that dusty, funky ass island that keeps getting his ass ran through by the Dominican Republic. Why they out there making mud cookies? You're supposed to be migrating through there, but you're not. You fleed. Now, your question about hold on. Now your statement, I'm still confused about your whole South conversation, brother. We had Black Wall Streets, all through the 1900s until they were interrupted and destroyed. We had historical Overtown. That was Harlem of the South. We had places in GA. We had Rosewood in Florida. We had like 40 Black Wall Streets all through America. So we had thriving neighborhoods even after they took it. What are you talking about? They just destroyed it. So my question is, what have you built that looks good? Not a mud cookie castle. A mud cookie castle don't count, nigga. A mud cookie castle don't count. I don't give a damn that you know how to play in dirt. Go ahead, poor ass nigga.
Yeah, so y'all have the most of the black millionaires, right?
We're the wealthiest group, wealthiest blacks in the world. Yeah.
So y'all could have built a bunch of more Black Wall Streets. Why ain't built?
Oh, that's a great question. There you go. I like that. You know why? Because one, we're always infiltrated by white supremacy. We're always being infiltrated by white supremacy. That's number one. And number two, like I was trying to tell the panel, we have coons. We have coons of our lineage who are full Black American who refuse to give back to the community. So we have our own problems that we're trying to operate and fix. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect neither. That's why we don't have time to be playing with you niggas.
Yeah, but you said
hold on. That's why we don't have time to be playing with you niggas, because we have things we're trying to handle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have coons within our own culture that's stopping us from developing, and we have white people infiltrating our neighborhoods. And then we got you funky monkeys coming over here, getting into our politics, also going against our reparations. So we're dealing with a lot. Yeah, I hope you know how much of a burden you guys really are. Like, damn, you niggas are useless.
Yeah, I had a head start. You can't say that y'all don't share the country with white America, right?
I never said we did it.
Right, exactly. So if you agree to that, right, and you just agree that y'all had, all the plantations and y'all had the ruling of the South, how did you get forced up north? Well, you say you didn't get forced up north, right? But how did you end up north right? Where that's the land of the tethers. Because if you think about any place up north, it's mostly tethers up there.
What
That's
year?
why
Give me a year. Give me a
predominantly
year. Give me a year.
you're what?
Give me a year when we went there when the tethers were there.
No, I said up north is predominantly tethers.
Okay, give me a year when the tethers started coming there.
What does that have to do with the north being predominantly tethers?
Because fuck nigga, if I'm already in that area, it's you who came over here. I'm already in that area. Why are you coming?
What you
The
think the whole
question is,
Civil
why
War
are
was
you
about?
coming to the area? Why are you coming? I could go anywhere.
Bro,
Me
stop
being in the
getting
north, I'm supposed to leave because your raggedy ass is here? The fuck? I was here first.
Leave where?
This is my homeland. Why are you coming
Who
here?
told you to leave?
Who told you to come?
What are you talking about?
The fuck is you talking? Who told you tethers to come to the north?
I think there was a bunch of white Americans and there was a bunch of other people in the north.
And you listened?
What are you talking about?
Nah.
The Native Americans was there. The Europeans was there. That's how the.
What the fuck is this?
Do you not know how the country started?
Brother,
That's how the
I'm
country
gonna give you
started.
5 seconds to try to land this and bring this home because you're not making sense anywhere.
You not making sense, bro. What are you talking about?
You
I'm
asked
asking you, why do predominantly, if you just agreed that yeah, we mostly down south, and you agreed that you share the country with white tea, who's historically everybody's oppressor, right? Including y'all. If you know that, and you agreed that predominantly down south is where y'all had your economic base and y'all started your infrastructure, why y'all like?
we had
y'all not up?
We had the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah, but that's a isolated point in history. I'm talking.
Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean? Nigga, it happened. New York was majority black.
Yeah, at that time, I know that.
So why would I ever leave?
Is it black now?
Whose fault is that?
That's your fault.
How?
Because I didn't fight.
Fight what?
What do you mean fight what? So how did it happen?
Who are we fighting?
So how did it happen? If you don't know what to fight what, then how did it happen?
You want us to whoop your ass?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, we're doing it now.
All right, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we're doing it now. Okay, cool.
You don't know when to.
All right, so that's where you're going. Okay, perfect. I'm down for that. Yeah, all right.
What you talking about?
If that's what you're alluding to, why did we let you come into the country and tether up our cities and make them stink? You're right, and that's why we're delineating. Right, delineating. We're delineating and focus on our politics, nigga.
Why predominantly where FBA's at, it doesn't reflect the rest of America. That's what I.
Nigga, you just damn. Boy, these Haitian niggas, dog. These Haitian niggas.
And then
we gotta pray for them, bro. You just gotta pray for these niggas, bro. Nah, fuck them. They going to hell. you gotta pray because nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no allies. White supremacy for the Clinton, bro. Dog, them niggas. Them niggas a headache, bro. Them niggas. Shit. Miss Cherry, how you doing, man?
All right, how you doing tonight?
Good.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Miss Cherry.
We're delineating.
Yeah.
Why are you letting these third worlders, no brain people get up on your panel and drive you crazy? Ask you 50 million stupid ass questions. I mean, F them, AI. We owe them no explanation.
You know what? What I'm doing is I'm building a catalog. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. I know these niggas are retarded. And I know there's no shame in them. But I'm building a catalog of the series of them just saying stupid shit. Mm-hmm. So when it comes down to the government, we have proof of why what we're doing or why we're moving the way we're moving. So it's not really for me. It's for everybody on YouTube who's gonna watch. It's for the rest of Black America, so we all could get on code and why we need to get on code. So this is what it's for. They're self-exposing themselves and bringing Black Americans closer because we got more numbers than them, and we're exposing them. So that's why I let them on, because I need them to, you know, because I don't need someone seeing me backslapping somebody in the middle of the street and then, hey, why that brother doing that brother like that? He not a brother, but he's dark skinned. It don't matter. Go look at my YouTube. And he gonna be like, oh, yeah. Nah, keep slapping that nigga. Because before we were saying, yo, don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. They're poor. Oh, we got to defend them for the police. Now we're saying, nah, they not Black. So it's not for me. It's for everybody to know what time we on. So that's why I let the niggas come up.
Okay, well, more power to you. You got more patience than I do because I just ignore them. I say, they just, they just not important. I mean, they stupid. Where they come from, I mean, and then they want to come and question us. I mean, who are them to question us? But I see what you're saying, but more power to you. I just don't have the patience for it.
And y'all remember, I'm younger than a lot of y'all, so my age group really needs to hear this shit. See what I'm saying? That's really what I do this for. I really do it for my age group and under, so they could pick up. And yeah, we know the older folks are already on here on what's going on, but I need the 28-year-olds and younger to know what time it is, because they're gonna be the ones to keep picking that torch up, and we can keep riding out on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that the older folks know, but it's really the younger folks that I'm really trying to I'm trying to tell them, yo, we on this kind of time now, because once that happens, done deal.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down, but can I say to your last person that you spoke with,
Yeah.
instead of worrying about where we're located in the United States and why this, that, and the other, why does Haiti have trash piled up 10 feet tall where you can't see the beach? And why don't you go back and fix that shit up and we do our thing and you do your thing? You know. But thank you, AI.
Thank you, Miss Cherry. How it going? Yeah. Red, hey, Red, what's good?
Bro, why these jits keep coming on here? All these Haitians keep coming on here talking about something. Oh, y'all fled. Bruh, it's not the same as jumping a fence or going over water to a whole body of water to get to another country, dog. We not going through no borders when we go from one state to the next for jobs, bro.
Right.
Plus, he asked some dumbass questions why we don't have another Black Wall Street and all that shit. Bro, one thing is against the law to have to create communities based on color or race and shit. You ain't see what happened with that all white town they tried to create, and that shit got shut down by the courts and all that bullshit, bro. We can't do that shit. Best we can do is just buy up areas when houses become available and shit, dog, and hope that the neighborhood becomes that. But for the most part, dog, shit, we had communities that was thriving. They take cribs and all type of shit off of eminent domain. They put, what I'm saying, all type of shit, bro, like that, economic sabotage and shit where they all move jobs out of areas that's thriving based off of that. That's only the economic driver in the community and shit, dog. So he uninformed, bro, and he asked some dumbass questions without like it's some gotcha shit without doing research and understanding history, bro. If Jit really knew our history and shit, dog, he'll understand why most of our communities are gone
But
and all the shit that's going on.
It's not in their best interest to understand where we're coming from. It's not, because it will make them look weak. That's the problem. Right now, they look weak. They're begging to stay in our country. They know they're outsiders. They know they don't have the same privileges as us. They know they will never be independent again. They look weak. So they have to say a lot of weak shit just fucking with us. They just fucking with us.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat say it's not illegal. You got to move in silence, bro. Like, somebody always gonna find out, because a lot of people are chatty patties, man. So you put out informations and shit like that among ourselves, somebody gonna tell. and they're gonna get to the wrong people. It's all, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Right.
But you know, I'm gonna land on that shit, bro.
There you go, fam. Appreciate that. Billy Jack, holla at me. What's good?
Youngin, what's good, youngin?
I can't complain.
All right, listen, I'm going to say this, right? I don't have time for the Caribbeans and the Africans. I'm going to talk about our shit, right? First, I want to say to you, I must say thank you because you put me on to something about racism, right? You saying black people can never be racist, white folks, because of the economics. Now, when I ran that through a couple of people that I be around, they was like, damn, you're right. You're 100% correct. So I want to thank you for that.
You're
you know what I
welcome,
mean? You educate me on that note. But go ahead.
Appreciate it, Billy. It's a breeze. Holla at me, brother. What's good? It's a breeze.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Holla at me. What's good?
I ain't been doing nothing, chilling. I just want to come here real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let all the Caribbeans know it ain't really no beef. But AI, I was on a panel the other day. Okay, these Haitian cats was talking crazy about Florida. They had me up. I done watched so many of your videos, nigga. I'm up there defending them like I'm from the goddamn spot. I'm like, oh hell no. I see what they saying now. The Zoes gots to go. If you
they gotta get it.
Go.
They're hyenas. They wait till they get numbers to start saying this off the wall shit that's not true. See what I'm saying? They're not lions. They're not brave. Anyways, Sana, you've been trolling the chat. What's good?
Is it trolling? You classify this as trolling?
Oh shit! What that voice sound familiar? From is that Penny?
No, my name is Sana.
What's your ethnicity, ma'am?
I'm Haitian.
Okay, all right.
So I want to know.
I want to know
what's
Haitians don't talk like that.
Yeah, well, I live in Australia, so I want to understand what's your beef with my people in America.
Why you lying?
What do you mean? I live in Melbourne.
Melbourne what?
I do live in Melbourne. I live in Melton town.
Melbourne what?
I live in Melton, literally in Melbourne.
Melton what?
That's my street, you idiot.
What's the name of what city?
Melbourne, Australia.
What's the city within your street?
What?
What city do you stay in?
So the city I stay in is Victoria, Melbourne. On the other side of the globe. I want to know what your problem is with Haitians.
Hold on, man.
Did you find it?
Everyone in Victoria, Melbourne, Australia, I couldn't identify a well-known public figure by the name. No, it's a location.
Did you find where I live?
Melbourne.
I do live in Melbourne.
Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne. Melbourne.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the problem? What's going on? Educate me. I'm not coming from a place of attacking. I just want to know and I want to be informed. So go on.
What have you heard? What sparked you to believe that I had something against y'all?
You just called us hyenas. Please elaborate. Please fill me in on why my people
I did say that.
hyenas.
I did say that.
Why?
Wow.
Okay, so why am I?
That was that. You know what? I'll give you that. I apologize. Because when I ask people that, what did I do to offend you? They can't answer. But you literally just told me what I said that offended you. So fuck it. I'm guilty. I'm caught. You're right. I did say y'all are hyenas. So what I mean by that is, not all of y'all, but some of you guys have this characteristic where, you know, you wait until you have numbers to start acting hostile against us. You move in packs. So when it's just one of you, you're usually very quiet and respectful, and we don't even know that you're there for real. But then when there's 2 hyenas, 3 hyenas, then there's a problem. 1 hyena is not a problem. 1 lion is a problem. Black Americans were lions.
So what are they doing? Sorry. What are they doing? What are they doing in numbers? That is bothering me.
When they get numbers, what they do is they build their own enclaves within the communities that we've created, and they separate and delineate amongst themselves away from us, and they start practicing group economics. They get into politics and only worry about themselves, while under the umbrella by trying to say that they're black like us. But they done separated from us. And then they be talking crazy about us. And they got all this hidden animosity about it. So it's kind of like they call us yayas, yanks.
But wouldn't you agree the hatred is mutual? Like African Americans hate us as well? Then
No. You know why? Because you're in our communities, and we embrace y'all, especially in Miami. Majority of
But
the
I
Haitians,
don't.
hold on. Majority of the Haitians are where I'm at. So a lot of y'all talk the way that I talk. What's good, cuz? What it do, boy? Oh yeah. No, Jet Flage and fam. Who you think taught you all that? You couldn't learn that from your daddy or mama. You had to get that from me. So if I showed you and opened up my culture to you, where's the hate? Well, okay, then what did I get from you in order to prove that you don't hate me?
So what's the issue now? What's the issue now?
No. What can you tell me that you or your people gave us to show that there's no hate from their side? I just told you what we showed to know that there was no hate from our side. What have your people gave us to show there's no hate on their side?
I don't think I would be around somebody that I hate. And I don't think they have any reason to hate an African American not doing anything wrong.
The reason why they have to hang around us because white supremacy don't want them in their community. So they're forced to be near us. But they didn't assimilate. They try to create their own enclaves and their own little gangs. But if they could, they wouldn't be around us. Because they didn't come here to be niggas. They didn't come here to have Black American issues. They came here for opportunity, and white supremacy told them there is an opportunity for them, and they're here for that. They're not really here to help us out. It's just unfortunate that due to racism and their skin color, that they have to be in the same category with us. But as Black Americans, we're saying just because you have the same skin color, don't mean you have the same agenda.
I agree. Even though we share the same skin tone, I do agree that it's not good to just group people based on race or complexion. I do agree we do have different mindsets and stuff. And yeah, okay. Anyway, that's okay. If we're hyenas, I'm a hyena, and I'm sorry, but I don't hate African Americans at all, and I wish you guys the best.
We're not African Americans. We're just Black Americans. We're not.
Okay, Black Americans. I don't hate other Black people. Okay, I'm a Haitian that doesn't hate anybody, and I hope everything is well. So good luck.
Wait, hold on. Before you run away, how the hell you end up in Australia?
Well, my parents migrated here, so I kind of was born here. Yeah.
Are you of the mulatto classification?
No, Black.
How the hell Haitians don't go to Australia?
Yes, we do. We actually have a pretty big population here.
Well, someone said it's past her bedtime. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. All right. Okay. You niggas got a big population in Australia?
Of course, we have, our own shops. We have our own little neighborhoods here. And we live amongst white people, Asian people, other Black communities, Nigerians,
You niggas be everywhere. Y'all
So
be
it's not as divided here, if that makes sense. You
Ma'am,
know what I mean?
Ma'am, camera.
Pardon?
Can you turn your camera on?
No, I look crazy.
Perfect.
No, that's insane. No way. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Why?
No, I can't do that. There's too many people. Like, this is a burner account. Look at my followers. I can't just show my
Why you calling from a burner account?
Because this is like my account where I can just,
You doing bad shit. You've been talking shit. This is
But
this
I've never.
account.
But
This
no,
account that you go
listen.
around
But can I
starting
ask you
shit. You be
something?
talking
Can I
shit.
ask you something? Can I ask you something? I have the opportunity to be very hostile right now. Like, I'm hidden. I'm anonymous. I can be very horrible. But ever since I've been on your live, I've asked you questions. I've let you talk, and I've said nothing bad, really. So even though I use a burner account,
To do bad shit.
No, I come from a place that is normal, okay? I don't get anything out of rage baiting people, okay? I like to know what's going on. And I heard my people being mentioned. So I was curious what's going on. What's the race tensions
I
going
see
on?
your comments. I see your. I hope you know. I see you in the chat box trolling like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
but I was being called a hyena, a cockroach. I was being called all types of names. So I wanted to understand
Did you call me
why.
African in the chat?
A what? Sorry?
Did you call me an African in the chat?
No.
Oh,
You don't talk African.
you know, you sound a little African. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. That's good. That's good. So you know. All right, okay then. All right, so now we know you on a burner account and you being bad on burner accounts, and so now your viewpoint on FBA changed, right?
Yeah, whatever. I understand where you're coming from. I can see why you feel the way you feel.
It's the same thing in Australia. I'm pretty sure the indigenous people out there feel the same way about y'all.
I think so too, but they feel the same way about white populations here as well. You know, the way they're treated is pretty horrible. It's not just their hostility towards us, other black people, it's not just exclusive to us, it's to Asians, it's to other Aussies here. Yeah. Like they're very mistreated, if
Let
that
me ask you
makes
a
sense.
question. Would you rather be
Yeah.
there being mistreated by white folks or back in Haiti?
Can you ask that again? Sorry?
Would you rather be in Australia being mistreated by white folks, or
Yeah.
would you rather be in Haiti?
I love living in Australia.
You love being mistreated by white folks. Okay.
But we don't get mistreated by white folks. They're actually very civilized here.
But you just said white people are bad.
No, there are some very bad Aussies everywhere, but there's also a bigger proportion of people who are normal. They treat people normal. They get nothing out of
Oh, so now
being
you're reneging on your statement now. Okay.
like, but I don't understand where you think I'm contradicting myself. I'm trying to tell you that there's bad white people, like there's bad black people. You know, does that
No,
make sense?
because your point was when
Yeah.
you come here, you're trying to say that you all have a similar struggle against, I guess, the white people in Australia, right?
No.
Asian. No,
I
you.
think I feel like if I were to say I have similar struggles to the First Nations people here, it would be pretty messed up. It would be a lie. Yeah, like if you came to Australia, you understand what I mean. Like Africans, us Haitians and stuff, we do have better opportunities than the First
You
Nations.
date other Haitians?
Of course, why not?
Yeah, you got a Haitian boyfriend right now?
No, I'm single.
Why you don't have a Haitian boyfriend right now?
I'm not allowed to date, but I still date, but I'm single.
Who said you can't date?
My parents.
Why? You're
It's not.
21.
I know, but it doesn't work like that.
You still live with your peoples?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who's the one who's enforcing that? Your mom or your daddy?
Both. They don't.
What's the value in not dating at 21?
I
Why?
don't know. Why do you feel the need that a 21-year-old should be dating? Why is that an expectation you feel I should do? Why do I need to date?
But you still do it though.
Yeah, but I'm not right
So
now.
why do you still do it?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. That is a good question. I'm not allowed to, but
You're not
I'm
allowed
still
to, but you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like everybody wants to be a little rebellious, right? I feel like that's just a part of growing
You're a
up.
badass kid.
Am I a kid? I'm technically a legal adult. I can drink in your country, right? Your drinking age is 21. I can drink in
You need
your
about 10
country.
ass whoopings. Yeah, you need about 10 ass whoopings.
How old are you? Sorry.
So do your parents let you date outside your ethnicity?
I've never asked them before. No.
Oh, that means you don't bring none of the boys home.
No. No.
All right, man. Any more questions or is that it?
Yeah, that's it. You have a good day.
All right. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it ain't. Ask your parents for permission. What I told y'all about Haitian girls? What have I told y'all about Haitian girls? I told y'all Haitian girls are weird. They're weird because they come from these family homes and the parents be irrational like a motherfucker. I told y'all that last night. They can't, right? They just be weird. They love sneak deals. Right, yeah, they just be weird, bro. They love the fuck out of Black Americans, though. They love Black Americans. She's a good girl. There's nothing wrong with her reserving herself. Miss Candy, that girl says she be sneaking out the house. Her parents don't even know what she doing. Yeah, that girl probably be giving it up every other Tuesday. Shit, me, boy, she the worst kind. She the worst kind, let me tell you. She the worst kind. She sit down in her parents' face and start smiling. Hey, daddy, I love you, daddy. Love you, mommy, have a good day. Out at the park, late, supposed to be studying, dating. Come on, now. I listen, Miss Candy, I know how this shit go. I know how this shit go. It doesn't know you look too happy. I'm gonna call you out. Call you out for what? That's a no. What you mean? Call you out for what? I'm putting y'all on game. I used to be on that for man, forget your mama. Come outside. Come through the back door. Open up the back door. Man, I'm gonna drop you. Tell your mama that you with such and such. I'll drop you back off such a. I'm telling y'all what it is. This is how it is. Yeah, nigga, yeah. How these girls, you know what I'm saying, breaking all kind of rules. Breaking
Hey, I
all
got one
kind of
more thing
rules.
to say,
God
bro.
damn.
I got
Yeah,
one
it
more
was
thing to
good.
say, bro. Hey, I want to just clear that damn shit from that video we was on watching earlier, dog. What Jit had said about Nat Turner, dog. Where Jit was like, oh, Nat Turner was trying to go to Haiti, bruh. There's no evidence that those boys was trying to fight for freedom to go to Haiti, bro. That's another lot of motherfuckers be trying to say like how they say they inspired us to fight for our freedom, even though we had 250 revolts before 1804. So I just wanted to say that, bro, because that shit was on my damn chest, bro. I forgot about that shit because I was at work. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but these niggas just, see the Haitian niggas, they're
them
just,
African Haitians be tripping.
they be tripped. They really be, the Haitians really, they all one, bro. Like, they be tripping, bro. Like, but it just is what it is. And niggas just play haters.
Yeah,
Oh,
and little mama that was up,
hold on.
bro.
Let's bring Rico. Hey, Rico, I ain't never been scared. Bring your punk ass on the panel.
Another African Haitian.
I don't know. Nigga trying to call me scared. Bring your ass on the panel. Cut his nigga camera off just in case he try to flash nigga. But nah, Nat Turner ain't never say no crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
They always
bro.
trying to revert themselves to like, they always trying to change our history up to make them feel good about themselves. The shit weird.
Yeah, bro, and I don't know, dog. That's why I don't be taking these niggas serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Shit, that's
Yeah.
Lil Mama. I was gonna say also about Lil Mama, them girls that be having them overprotective parents, dog. Them the main ones that jump out and be doing corn, bro.
Whoa.
The one with the overprotective parent, bro.
Whoa.
They be the main ones
Wait,
doing
whoa,
corn,
I was with
and
you
they be
till
out there tricking, bro.
you said that. Hold on, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, them the main ones, dog. Like them the freak type ones, bro. Them nymphos,
They may
because
be
they
free,
parent they couldn't do nothing. They whole
but
like throughout they teens all the way up to then, dog. So when they finally get out there, they really go crazy with it, bro. Them the main ones that be doing all the little freak type stuff, bro. And they be doing corn, all type of tricking on the street, bro. That'd be the ones, bro.
nah. I say
Yeah,
this.
bro.
I say this.
Yeah.
I say they be the most curious. They're willing. They're willing to try. They be willing to try, but they still don't.
Bro, I know for a fact, cause bro, I had a girl in my class, bro. Her parents, she Haitian. Her parents overprotect the dog. Soon as she hit 18, bro, we ain't even graduate yet, bro. She already on Bang Bros, all that stuff, bro. She got several Bang Bro videos out, bro. This
Hey,
back
I
in
know.
like 06, 07.
Tell your car to say, AI, know too much. Hold on. Hey, Shazzy talking AI, please. But listen.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. Shit,
Hey,
I'm a
hold on.
black
Let's
guy.
get Carlos going. Carlos, what's good? I don't know nobody doing porn.
No. I was just gonna comment about the young lady that came out, bro.
Yeah.
In Dominican Republic, when I went to Canada, they used to show those Kmart flyers. You know how they used to they used to distribute those things. I have never saw a freaking woman in panties or in bikini like in an advertisement. And this guy's gonna tell me, "Oh, I don't do nothing." You in Australia. This is white people country. This is a country where yes, you can sleep over. We don't have that in Dominican Republic or Haiti. And you're gonna tell me no, I don't do nothing. Come on, bro. You think I'm not gonna take advantage of that? You crazy?
Oh, fuck. God damn, Carl, I got somebody for you. D-Lick shop.
Yes.
What's going on,
First
brother?
of
What's your name?
all,
Where you from?
I'm from Haiti. First of all, when you guys talk about United States like being free since 1907 something,
What?
17 something.
Okay.
So the thing is why Haiti called first black free because after 1804 the black people living in the United States was still slave until 1865. That's why it's called first black free, not because people being confusing about United States free since 1761 or something like that. So it's called
1776.
it's called Haiti called first black free because it was 1804 while other black people was still being slave.
Okay.
You
But
know?
brother, you poor right now, though. You poor now. You
Yeah,
poor.
I mean that's another point. We're talking about something else. Let's get the first point first. First thing first, you know. Let's go. First thing first, right? First thing first. Just smart, you know. Are you wanna go ahead?
Hey, listen. I'm done with you niggas. That's it. No more, nigga. I'm done. No more. That's it for the night. Nigga, I don't got no more in me. I don't have any more in me. That is it. That nigga took everything I had. He took everything. That's it. Y'all want me to bring it back? y'all want me to bring it back? Cause I'm about to end the line. Y'all let me know you want me to bring it back. But nigga, that nigga. Told you take his slow ass off the live. Man, that nigga there. God damn, bring him back. I don't no. Bring foundational. Send the live to foundational. Where's foundational at? Tell foundational hop in the live. I tried to tell him to hop on. He say let him cook. All right. Oh, let me bring this nigga back then. Yes, bring him back. Nigga say, no, that's not the point. What the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean that's not the point? That's the point of everything. If you poor now, hold on,
Yeah,
he's back on, hold on.
you want to listen? First of all, I mean, all the respect I got for you, you know, like first of all, I'm a respectful person. I respect myself and I wanna respect you first. So the first thing, you got a video on your on your thing that says dirty Asian. So that's the first thing. I mean, I would like you put it down, you know, because you call us dirty Asian on your video. That's my ask. That's one of the respect. I just asking, you know. So if you want, you do it. If you don't want to do it, like that's that's just like disrespectful for like Asian and like black people in general. Because I keep telling people, first of all, when you call Asian dirty, you call black people dirty, you know? Because Asian were present. Like, can I talk? Can I done talking? Like, I can talk, right? When you call Asian dirty, you call the whole black community dirty. Because Asian represent the resilient of black people. Like it or not, that's the reality. Okay. So I
Oh,
mean, I was saying United States like was free since 17 something, and then black people was still after Haiti on 1804. America, black people in the United States was free on 1865. This is why you guys, first of all, you have to put the respect in front of Asian names because it show you the way. That's the thing, okay? Yeah,
you
all
you
the
showed us. You showed the D way. You showed the D
show
way.
you the way. Yeah,
Showed the D way.
all
Follow
the
me. I know
all
Z